Hi Aquarius, this is your reading for August 31st through to September 3rd, and Mercury in pre-shadow, almost ready to go retrograde. We've got just about 7 planets in retrograde when Mercury goes retrograde in a few more days, but pre-shadow is pretty strong too, and I always get tongue-tied when that happens. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you. Of course, if you click on this message and it is not August 31st to September 3rd, and this is 2022, if it's not within that date range, but you still resonate with it, know that time is not a straight linear line. It is actually a spiral, a circle, a cycle. So we always circle back around to the same energy eventually. Gemini. So these are general readings. If not Gemini, Aquarius, I'm sorry. These are general readings. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you would like a personal reading, you can book through my website. The information is in the description box below. It is BeTheChange333.com. And I am also starting a Patreon page that I will link information below. And if it's not in this video, it will be in the next one, Aquarius, where I will be offering extended readings, unlimited extended readings, as well as way more in-depth readings that I cannot produce here on YouTube or Facebook or other channels because I've been getting censored and muted. So I started a Patreon page. If you'd like to join me over there, it costs $5 a month to you. It's an equal energetic exchange. Actually, I still think that's a great deal for you. The amount of content I upload on a daily basis. And these messages are getting more and more in depth as we go along this journey. So far, Aquarius, you have sacrifice and memories of love coming up. And this is kind of funny because I was just talking about one of the energies that we are currently in here in my collective reading. And we have Venus in an opposition to Saturn, which is solely highlighting our relationships with other people and whether it's balanced or there's an imbalance and one is giving too much, sacrificing. It's all about the service versus sacrifice. And is it an equal give and take? What I'm getting here is that I feel like this is what's coming up for you right now, Aquarius. Sacrifice and memories of love. Let's keep going though. We will dive into this deeper for you. Triumphant success. That's good. This is a lesson. We're all learning more and more about ourselves. And it's important that we do, because by October, November, with the next eclipse cycle, we are going to be in for some interesting energy. And it's going to be important that each and every one of us are confident in ourselves and sovereign in our being. Patience. And truth, that's just almost the same as Gemini was truth at the bottom. Well, a lot of people are getting this now. The truth is really being revealed. We're starting to see the truth in a situation, in other people, and most likely, most definitely in ourselves, Aquarius. I'm going to dive in this a little bit deeper though. It looks like, you know, you're realizing the sacrifices that you've made, and maybe it's just too much. There are memories of love. There's a lot of nostalgia coming up right now. And that is also kind of our life review that we've been going through the course of this last cycle, lunar cycle. Well, this whole year, but it's really intensifying now with a purpose. So, you know, you're going back through all of your relationships in life, and maybe you're seeing that you always were the one that sacrificed yourself. And that realization brings you to having a very triumphant success. Sorry, someone was calling me. Hopefully it doesn't come through the video. Triumphant success in that understanding for yourself. Maybe you're deeply desiring a closer deeper relationship with somebody. It's going to take some patience. Patience with yourself, patience with the energy. I'm going to get a little deeper into this for you, Aquarius, though. Sorry, the phone call that came through kind of threw me off for a second, but it's okay. We're back. We are back in business here. For Aquarius, let's dive into sacrifice first, shall we? What is going on for Aquarius? Sun, moon, or rising sign? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Judgment card out. This is a deep realization for you, Aquarius, that you've been sacrificing way too much in your relationships, and you're not leaving anything for yourself. You're not leaving room to be open for receiving back from others. This is a pattern, codependency, which most people have at least a touch of, if not full-blown. You know, I might do a class on codependency one day so that people understand what I'm talking about there. But it is, you know, we kind of come out of our own uniqueness to be a certain way for people, that they expect us to be this certain way all the time. And we're just like people pleasers, taking care of everybody else, making sure everybody's happy. Let's get into memories of, memories of love. Yep. Again, this is a pretty easy read for you, Aquarius. Your memories of love, nostalgia coming up, showing you, you know, the choices you've made in the past as far as relationships go, and decisions you've made were not really based on your own personal decisions. They were based on the needs of somebody else. Let's see what triumphant success is all about then, shall we? It seems as though these are deep realizations with the Judgment card out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. This has brought you this experience before this realization, and you maybe already know you're successfully out of it, had brought you a lot of anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why is this keep happening to me? But now that you have this realization that it's a success, right? Deep self-realization. We don't repeat these patterns when we learn the lessons the hard way. That's really the only way a human being can truly learn a lesson and have it like embodied, instantly embodied, is the hard way. Unfortunately, we're all creatures of habit. Let's go into patience. Okay. Patience is a virtue, isn't it, Aquarius? And maybe you weren't so patient in your past, but you're learning that when I slow down, when I take time to myself, and I allow things to show me that they're showing me something for my growth, for my benefit, for my well-being, that is definitely a lesson learned. The Hierophant, which is resemblant of Chiron, the wounded healer. Bottom of the deck of this deck is the Strength card. So you're coming through a process of really taming that ego, taming that inner beast, and gaining the strength to be your own unique self and not constantly follow or be at people's beckoning call all the time. You're able to start making your own choices and decisions, which is it's a hard lesson to learn, but it's an important one. Sometimes it can sabotage us in the way where we then suddenly don't trust. But I don't feel like that's where you're at right now, Aquarius. I feel like you're learning to trust yourself and your choices, your decisions, and how you operate in relationships. I feel like you're ready to change that. Let's get into, that was fast. The advice card for you is trust. Can't make it up, Aquarius. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Know this, if you're one that has a hard time making up your mind, making your decision, you don't trust yourself, so you're always going to someone else to ask what their opinion is, what should I do kind of thing. If you do this habitually, know that the universe personally sets this up to challenge and test you, usually with someone really close to you. Could be your spouse, could be your parent, your sibling, somebody like that. And then you don't know what to trust because that advice, you take it and it steers you the wrong way. That's a lesson for you to make your own choices and decisions. Trust that, accept your own inner voice. It's going to guide you correctly, always. Trust yourself. So those are the messages that I have for you, Aquarius. If you like this video, please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It costs nothing to you, is no obligation to you, but it certainly helps get these messages out to more and more people who may need to hear them too. It helps with the algorithms within YouTube. We need to have the likes, we need to have the subscriptions, or we just don't go anywhere, right? But I do have a Patreon page now too, thankfully, so that we can get more in depth with these readings as well. So I hope you join us over there as well. Take care, Aquarius. Bye.